untamed and uncut. Screams of terror ring out 20 feet beneath the surface as a great white shark torpedoes into a steel cage and collides with two divers inside.
The worst fear I had is that one of these guys are going to get in between those teeth.
Andre Hartman is skipper and underwater cameraman of expeditions to the edge of danger, taking tourists in cages through South Africa's shark-infested waters.
They're always excited when they first see the shark. They're excited, they can't wait to get in the cage. They just love it. And these guys were the same.
But excitement quickly turns to panic for tourists Jerry Lohman and Peter Boshoff. The very first time they get into a cage, so does a great white shark. Chum lures the sharks in close to the cage.
And then pull him right to the cage. And where he will touch the cage and let go. It thrills the people a little bit.
But this time, the great white misses the bait and keeps coming right into the cage. Here's how it happens. The Chum was attached to a line from the boat above, dangling right in front of the 5 by 7 foot steel cage. As the shark went to bite, the bait was jerked away. The great white's deadly jaws missed, and the shark's head ends up jammed inside, still hunting for food. The divers are trapped at the bottom of the cage, just inches from the jaws of death, with no way out. Every time the great white thrashes, his razor-sharp teeth get closer and closer.
The shark goes that way, they both move this way. The shark comes that way, they go back here. You know, they're on the bottom, they're lying on their back, but they sort of move around.
Suddenly, Jerry loses his air supply. It's now or never. Escape or drown.
He knew, I got to get out now. So what happened is, as the shark went up again, he stood up next to it, and he sort of put his hands out and pushed the shark down. And then Jerry took his chance, and he went out the same windows that the shark came in.
Jerry makes it to the surface, but Peter is still trapped by the shark. He's also lost his regulator, and he's running out of oxygen.
And then there was the other guy's turn.
Just as the shark moves in to take his first bite, it bumps Peter right here, and that saves his life.
And then I think it hit him in the butt, and then he just slipped out the cage.
He was just waiting for the opportunity. And when she stopped thrashing around like that, I just had enough, and I shot out. I was very scared when when she got stuck in there, and when she started coming, and when I had her almost on my stomach, lying on the bottom looking up, I thought to myself, this can't be happening. I was quite amazed that I didn't, at least have 3 or 4 pounds of flesh missing out of my stomach. I'm very lucky. Could have gone horribly wrong.
Andre still takes tourists on great white adventures, but in safer, stronger cages. Peter never cage dives again, but he'll never forget the terrifying time he stared down a shark.
The thing that I remember is that eye. I won't forget that eye. That's the blackest eye I've ever seen, and it looks right into you. I won't forget that eye.
Untamed and uncut. Only on Animal Planet.